Good morning, one and all, esteemed ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard. If you haven't been here before, well, congratulations, you found me. You found the Solar Jaguar Emperor. And 4-T and the Century Pursuit of Truth. And it's the golden truth. I keep directing and flowing out in massive direct currents now, because it's all about the energy, and all that is directed in the unconditional divine love to you guys. And this is what I'm here for, the help and assist and support each and every one of you. Now, I think it's the 4th of the 6th now, the 4th of the 6th. 2026, 11:22, 1,122, and 33 seconds. 112233. Very, very good, isn't it? And this is why I jump into that in the matrix under those numbers. It's very, very sacred. And much knowledge and wisdom taken in for that triangle of enlightenment. And for you guys out there, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. Very, very, very good. Because it's the greatest mass awakening, unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, unavoidable, rise and shine, wake up, abracadabra. Now, there's a lot of conundrums out there, isn't there? Conundrums. And a lot of shonky stuff going on out there too, isn't there? And shenanigans and so forth. This is why I sit here and keep bringing hidden, evil, stuff, things to you guys. Until we sort it all out, I won't be going anywhere, and neither shall you guys. We do our jobs. You do your job, I do my job, and everything's hunky-dory. And congratulations to Pauline once again. And Barnaby, glad to see you've rolled over and you see the light. You see the light. A lot of things people don't believe in. I believe in you guys. I have hope and faith and belief in you guys, and believe. It's all about believing in oneself and believing in things, isn't it? Until you find out otherwise and see who's fake, see who does the forgeries, and see who does misinformation and disinformation, and just evil things. I, on the other hand, love to produce the golden truth and the golden light and keep pushing it out there and directing it and flowing out to the masses. As I said, congratulations, Pauline and Clive. You're all doing a fantastic job out there under tiring circumstances because, as I said, there's a lot of conundrums out there, isn't there? And despicable things going on that we get to the bottom of. But we're getting there. Yep, I'm excited. Okay, let's do these cards. We'll get into it straight away. Always thinking. With much knowledge and wisdom. Intent, receptivity, pulse, and enchanting the masses. Up and away we go. And leaps and bounds. Yes. All right, what do we have? The universe is talking to us. Yeehaw. Just flowing along, fine and dandy, hunky-dory, doing their own thing. And she'll be right. She'll be right, mate. This is how we've always done things in Australia, and Australia for Australians. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. And this is what it's all about. She'll be right, mate. Just laying back, kicking back, and doing things from the chair, and letting my energy flow out, and my sheer presence now, for one and all, is flowing out. And you throw away your ego, strip a lot of things off you, I tell you, because it's all about your righteousness. And the 11, illuminating the right path for you guys to start climbing on board with. Well, I suppose you could say, because you got the golden truth, the golden light, and you have the golden path now. And it's one big golden journey. Because you're using the intuitions now. And as I say, God and the universe works in mysterious ways. And it is very mysterious. And it is what it is. And how it is and why it is. Because we're in the now and present. Okay. 111, 111. As I say, look for the symbolism and signs, and the synchronicities are all flowing out, because there's a lot of conundrums out there, isn't there? Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization. And what do I say when you guys come to your self-realization? Well, it's a civilization we're living in. And then we stabilization. And then beautifulization. Joy, 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 joy. Plenty of joy and happiness. Time to implement long-cherished ideas. You're on the right track toward making your dreams and visions a reality. Things to make you go, The right people, circumstances and resources are being sent your way. Yeehaw. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. And trust in the process. Keep trusting in the process. Trusting in the process. Trusting me, trusting you, trusting ourselves, and trusting the whole process. All a big, 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 big trusting process. And it's pretty hard to get that trust back when these evilness have destroyed loyalty. You think there's loyalty anymore? I've been with companies for 30 years. You think you get some kind of loyalty. So that's why everyone jumps ship, and they're jumping from ship to ship, trying to get the cheapest deals. Bring back loyalty, that won't happen. You're a customer for 30 years and there's loyalty there. Well, you'll get a good discount for being loyalty to that one company. Shivers me timbers. It's not hard, is it? It's not. It's all pretty simplified, but these prickwits have made it harder with their, fiction laws and fiction everything. Fiction, to make it harder for you guys, and fabricating things. And their synthetic fiction legals and fiction. We want facts. And facts is the real deal and the golden truth. And start spreading the word, because the word is the word. We'll get the ball rolling sooner or later, won't we? 1, 2, and the sooner the better. Shift, enthusiasm, gratitude, contentment, new experiences. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action. Once it pops up, of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. Resonating and pulsing. And transformation, life, death, rebirth, transformation, reformation, restoration. Sitting in the lap of happiness. Right? As I said, my unconditional divine love. It's directing out. Strong currents are going out there now and pulsing and resonating with the whole beautiful Mother Goddess Gaia and planet Earth as we know it. Planet Earth as we know it. And then when, Pluto, energy of Pluto comes through, woohoo. And then we got Mars, the art of war and action. We do bold moves and bold actions because we can do all this boldness. That's what it's all about. And never backing down, never backing away. Always forging forward because we are victorious in everything we do because we are conquerors. We are conquerors. Many warriors, many soldiers, supporters, loyalists, allies, allegiances, celestial world, terrestrial. All right, so we got the sevens. Good on the Most High, the Most High. 1551, hold your vision. Hold the line. Just hold the line. Wait for the command. Wait for thy command. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes of your desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas. We have brilliant ideas because we have much knowledge and wisdom to fix it all. As I say, order out of chaos and anarchy. Okay. Every time you guys have ideas out there, this evilness, critters, creatures, monsters and demons just keep destroying it. Well, time to wake up and rise and shine and see all that for yourselves. Seeing is believing. Okay, pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous and brave spirit. We all have, because if you're sitting here now, as you know, the Most High has brought you here, the collective consciousness has brought you here, and the universe loves you to be here. It's all about love, all about love. But we got to do bold actions and bold moves to get out of this mess that this evilness has created. 7,777. Because we have plenty of perseverance, don't we? There's a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on, reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll just know what the right next step is. Now, One Nation. Let's push it up there to 88%. 88%. That sounds really good. And 88 is such a great number. The eights. And you all know, I love the 8. Okay? Infinity. Infinity for all eternity. Oh, got the 9s because it's time to release the evilness. You release the evilness, and it's all about center, balance, and grounding yourself. You all know there. Okay, so you're all aware of your surroundings, aware of who I am, and I'm aware of who you guys are with the surnames in numerology and astrology. Don't worry about all this fiction, pseudo-laws they created back in 1986. They just get this out of thin air. That's all they do. We're the real deal. We're the real deal with the genealogy and scientific, forensic, everything's there. Tracing just generations back, 12, 13, 14, just with the paperwork. Without the genealogy, and then, 180, and I think 180, there's the 80 again. 180 fathers of the fathers and mothers of the mothers. Ancestors flowing in, giving me great knowledge and wisdom. Love, and the ancestral spirits. And you got to love your ancestral spirits too. They'd flow in. And there's a reason for everything because it has meaning and purpose. We'll go over most of this stuff because the newbies here, they don't understand, and I like to just go back to the basics, and the simple things in life are the most freest, like we just go back to the drawing board and, yes, disassemble all this ugliness and go about with the good men and the good women. And we put all things together again, don't we? Temperaments. All right, I'll take temperaments. That will be out. Okay, resonating with the cards. And what doesn't resonate with you, just give it the flick. Just give it the flick, and don't harp on about things. If you've got a problem, solve it. Solve that problem, because otherwise many, many more problems come in on your plate. I just got the solar panels up today, so that's a sort of good thing, I guess, I'm doing for the environment. But then solar panels give off reflection back to the sun, and now some say that is heating up the climate or heating up the planet because of all those solar panels we're putting up. I know, where can we win? Where can we win? You put solar panels up so we're not burning as much coal, and then it reflects back up in the atmosphere with the warmth of the sun. Anyway, we do what we can. All right, so the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is out. The Nine of Cups. Wow. Okay, we'll just do a quick shuffle again. Well, the answer's going to be yes. There's 3 yes cards anyway, my friends. Family. Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. No stars cards today. No star cards or emperor cards. All right, the Nine of Pentacles. All right. Okay, so I think we got the sacral. Yeah, the sacral chakra has come in as the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, the 9 cards must be the sacral cards. Okay. And then we've got the Temperance is your solar plexus. Then you got the root chakra as the 10 of Cups. And then we go to the heart chakra, which are the Knight of Swords. So temperaments. Just had a turning point. It's all about a turning point, isn't it? Some state change, transformation. As you know, energy keeps on flowing, but it transforms. Okay, Sagittarius Jupiter. Oh, one of my magical cards. 14, which is a 5. 1 and 4 is a 5. The Temperance refers to the soul and is usually associated with communication, coordination. The water of wisdom in the bottle is a dynamic good detachment, and also represents hope and commitments. Commitments, because I have much, much, much responsibility. And anything you guys do out there, I take on that responsibility too, as long as it's for the greater good and for the righteousness of humanity. As you know, these critters and creatures, monsters and demons are going to pay a terrible, terrible price on what they're doing. And they'll be dealt with harshly through punishment. And then we have discipline too. 10 of Cups, Pisces, Mars. The 10 of Cups primarily expresses emotional connection to the group. Joy and fulfillment in relationships provide a great emotional safety net for everyone. And if you don't know, you don't know. It's not your fault. If you go back and tune into all my archives and get up to Godspeed to where we are now, you'll come to that self-realization on what the hell is going on. You'll open your eyes. You'll see it for yourself. You go, oh my gee, or just a big wow on what's going on. But once you see it, there is no turning back. And this is why I sit before you, to bring you up into those higher frequencies higher vibrations, and I am here to lead by example because I'm a natural born leader. That's what a natural born leader does. Through my mission, my focus, it's all about you guys out there, helping, assisting and supporting. And you know damn well now you have my unconditional divine love. It's all about divine timing, divine intervention. God and the universe works in mysterious ways. See, illusionary and beautiful seeing. Nine of Cups, Pisces and Jupiter. Beautiful. Pisces, another water sign. The Nine of Cups is also known as a dream come true, which means that the person's wishes will most likely come true, either spiritually or materially. Remember, bridging the spiritual world. Much battle going on in the spiritual world. Much battles going on down here in the material world. But you bridge it all. You bridge that and your celestial and terrestrial and integrate all of it. Let it all flow in and connect it all up. And it's all hunky-dory. Knight and Swords. The Knight of Swords has his own goals and directions. Defences and dexterity. There's that because there's, you got to have dexterity because there's a lot of conundrums out there, isn't there? Synchronicities. I love it. Love it. I love living it. I just love it. Love it all. Because it's all fallen into place because nature naturally has that way of correcting itself. And we're a part of nature. And we're in that animal kingdom. And all this fiction, fakeness is being pushed aside now. It's being pushed aside and being dealt with. And as I say, with the white hats, there's much work going on behind the scenes because we're gradually and gently putting out all this evilness that's been hidden for you guys to grasp it and cope and deal with it the best you can. And that is gradually getting up into those levels and phases and stages. Okay, so enters a situation because hostility. There's a lot of hostility. This evil government, and it's not all, it's some. As I say, everything's a balancing act. There's good and bad in everything. Everything you see around us, there's good and bad. And that's why you balance it from the left and the right. It's balanced. You balance the friggin' thing. It's quite simple. It's easy. I don't know why these knuckleheads just don't get it. And they're oblivious to a lot of things, oblivious to their spirituality because they're just having that human experience and they haven't dealt with their spiritual in the being side, B-E-I-N-G side, the being side. Once they have that spiritual moment, they'll wake up to themselves, but I'm afraid it's going to be too late for a lot of them. And, without thinking. Yeah, so it's all there. All coming into play with the synchronicities. And why? Because it's the greatest mass awakening. It's unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, unavoidable. Arise and shine, abracadabra. The Knight of Pentacles suggests success, confidence, and the flow. And you've all heard now the word quantum, quantum leap, quantum triangle, quantum currency, quantum. Quantum's going to be around for a little bit anyway, Okay, so we've put these cards away. The Triangle of Enlightenment. And yes, there's a lot of energy there and powers at play that I grasp and accept. Like you guys, it's all about acceptance and having gratitude and appreciation every day. Every day is a miracle that we wake up. Every day is a miracle that we're here, sitting here, Because a lot of things could and can happen. All right, so that goes there with that. And the real deal. The real deal. As I said, you've been lied to and blindfolded and just basically you've been kicked around by these creatures and monsters and demons. They've just used and abused you guys. Humanity in general. But they're not getting away with it anymore, as you can see. They're not getting away with it. And yes, we bring up the Epstein files because it's 10 years ago and they're still trying to hide, I don't know, behind their curtains or closed doors or something. But I've lifted all the curtains, I've opened up all the doors. There is nowhere for that hideous things to hide now. Slowly but surely. Yeah, the wings of timelessness. Intent, pulse, receptivity, and enchanting the masses. Awakening and enchanting the masses. And why? Because we are victorious. We got many, many victories happening now. As I said, in the spiritual, material and physical. It's all happening. It's all a happening thing because natural born leader, just let it all naturally flow out. Sheer presence breaks down that evilness. Because I speak the truth. I speak the golden truth. And you keep putting the golden truth out there. Wow. Something gives, doesn't it? And we don't bend for anything. Okay, so what have we got? Yeah, see, righteousness. It's all there. It's all there. Righteousness. Dogs barking. Wouldn't it be good if you could hear and understand what a dog was barking at? Hey? Have that translation. Maybe it will one day, who knows? Because the darkness is gone with our righteousness, see? And light and dark, night and day. And we have wholeness again. Okay, so with our righteousness, we expose all the evilness hiding in the darkness, because they can't hide anymore. As I said, I've opened up all the doors and lifted the curtains, or wherever else they're hiding, I'm exposing them and deposing them with my alchemical force. Magic. Abracadabra. Because we got wholeness again. Okay, wholeness again. Okay, lovely populace. Directing my beautiful, unconditional, divine love out to each and every one of you. And it's happy, happy, happy times. And I hope everyone that's seen me today, I've brought you up to speed, but just go back and look at everything that I've done in the last, I think it could even be about 8 months now. As I said, timelessness. And now you're getting exposed. I'm exposing everything Albanese does through his lies and the evilness, that evilness web of deceptions and your illusions and smoke and mirrors are all being exposed. Because the synchronicities, and it's God and the universe working in mysterious ways. And why? This is why I've materialised before. You wonderful good men and good women out there. The 700 years is up. It is up. I was a little bit wrong. I said 400 years, so I'm 300 years out, but that's 700-year prophecies. Yeah, being fulfilled. Okie dokie. Stay safe. Take care out there in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen. And I bid you all farewell. And I'm beaming, transmitting, and casting out. And I also receive. I receive a lot. Transmitting and receiving through all your chakras. All you good men and good women out there. All your chakras should be receiving and transmitting now. 4-T, the sanctuary, pursuit, truth, and it's the golden truth. And the X-ray, Alpha Tango, tangle with the tango. Anyway, cheerio.